actually the retina. Now the retina, as we said last week, is made up of several layers, yes?
Yeah.
So the easiest thing to do, and you want to do this always for every single time you look through the microscope, you always want to find a reference point. The best reference point for the retina is going to be this very dark, heavy line here. Do you see that? And on your slides, it's going to look pretty much black. This is the pigmented epithelium. Okay? That's your first layer. The second layer, which is these guys here, those are the photoreceptors, which is the same thing as your rods and cones. Okay? So we have pigmented epithelium, photoreceptor layer. After the photoreceptor layer, who comes after the photoreceptor layer?
Ganglion.
The bipolar cell layer, right? So these guys are the nuclei of the bipolar cells, okay? And who comes after the bipolar cell layer? The ganglion cells. The ganglion cell layer, when you take a look at it, you can tell that it's the ganglion cells because the nuclei are much more dispersed. They're not as many as you see in the bipolar cell and the photoreceptor layer, okay? Now, if we take, so those are the four layers. It goes pigmented epithelium, photoreceptors, bipolar cells, and then ganglion cells. That's what you should be seeing. Now, you may have to bring the, you want to magnify this about halfway in order to see all of the different layers. But if you put it on low magnification, what you can see, here are the layers on either side. Do you guys see that? This is what the blow-up was. This was a blow-up of this. Okay? So here is the retina. Now we see that there are parts where those layers are missing, right? Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. The reason why this is missing here is because it's making room for this huge structure here. What do you think this structure is?
Optic nerve.
The what?
Optic nerve.
The optic nerve. Very good. So this is your optic nerve, and this region would be the optic disc or your blind spot. Yeah? Okay? So this is under low magnification. You can see it. This has to be a little bit higher magnification in order for you to see all of the different layers. And what you want to do is you want to start off with the easiest layer to distinguish, which is the pigmented epithelium, and then the photoreceptor layer, followed by the bipolar cell layer, followed by the ganglion cell layer. Now on the exam, I will never focus in on one layer and say which layer is this.
Thank you.
I will have all of the layers present for you to see so you can have a frame of reference. Does that make sense? So you can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, which layer is what. Okay? Any questions on this?